What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We are here reacting and breaking down the latest trailer for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Before we get into today's reaction, if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell. That way you can stay up to date with all my daily content. You can also give your boy a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share this video, and more importantly, leave your thoughts on this new trailer in the comments below. Are you excited for Black Panther Forever? Let's talk pros, let's talk cons, let's have a discussion in the comments. With that being said, let's take a look at this new trailer. All right, let's see what we got here. I like how they're paralleling loss right now, obviously with Wakanda, and I think Namor might have suffered some losses too. Ah, that's beautiful. Only broken people can be great leaders. Look at that cinematography.
His people did not call him General or King.
Loving the scope.
They called him Kukulkan.
Kukulkan?
The feather serpent god.
Feather serpent.
Killing him
Okay.
will risk eternal war.
He's coming
Well, Michaela Cole.
for the surface world.
Is that Riri?
We know what you whisper.
There you go, Okoye.
Have lost the
Is that Riri behind her? In her Ironheart suit?
is our time to strike.
Ooh. That was dope. Oh, see her in the suit.
Show them who we are.
Show them who we are. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna show us Shuri. Yeah. Okay. We talked about it just the other day. Shout out to my man Brandon from Just My Opinion Reviews and E-Man from E-Man Movie Reviews. We talked about that a lot. You know, this film was almost three hours, right? 241, 242 to be exact. And we talked about that we would imagine that the first half of this film will definitely dive a little bit deeper into the loss of, obviously, T'Challa and how the film's going to handle that and the mourning of the characters and what it means for Wakanda and Vibranium and the vulnerability of Wakanda. So I'd imagine that's what we're getting in this first shot here, that essentially funeral of T'Challa. And again, just, you know, hashtag recast T'Challa all day, every day over here. But I'm very intrigued to see, obviously, the handling of that particular aspect of the film as we kind of go through the rest of the trailer here. Just some standout moments. Pause it here on Namor. As he's, you know, painting, you know, his heritage and his culture, which I know they're switching it from, he's not from Atlantis, but Talocan, if I'm not mistaken, or Talocan. I can't remember the actual name of where they're going to be exploring, but it seems like what he's saying here, that, you know, the most broken people turn out to be the best leaders. I'm under the impression that he's suffered not just loss, because from that first trailer, it seemed like he went through some stuff as a kid, but I think he's going to lose someone pretty close to him pretty early on in the film, and they're going to maybe have that parallel of two leader and Shuri, that Black Panther mantle, which we'll talk about that at the end of the trailer, but also being a leader, and it kind of correlating those two stories of how these two broken leaders are going to kind of transform and kind of go to a higher level. So I'm really intrigued to see that parallel, those two characters there, as we kind of look through the rest of the trailer. This trailer was dope. I'll be honest with you all. The music, the action beats were fantastic. It still has that emotional resonance that we got from the first trailer. Man, so this shot here, as we see him coming down to his people, and just the look and the feel. I'm so intrigued to see, obviously, I'm gonna pause it here. We've seen, you know, Atlantis with Aquaman, which I thought was beautifully done by James Wan. So I'm very curious to see the scope and the scale of his land and his, obviously, this version of Atlantis in Wakanda and how much world building we're going to have there. But first, just looking at this shot here as he's sitting on a throne, which is made out of, yes, that is a shark's mouth, which is badass as hell. Okoye going through an emotional moment here, as I assume, again, going back to earlier in the film, we're going to probably see a lot of these characters handling the mourning of T'Challa. This movie's going to wreck me. It's going to wreck us all, as far as emotionally speaking. And my boy M'Baku talking to his people about who Namor is, and he's a god. I think he called him the
Kukulkan, the feather serpent god.
If they kill him, there will be an eternal war, which we know that there's definitely going to be a war in this film. So, and also, let me stop on this shot. I didn't know they was going to embrace this side of the Namor comics. I'm not a Namor expert by any means, but I do know that he does have many different abilities, and one of them being that he has flight. So I'm liking that look, man, with the with the wings on the feet there. I'm liking that shot a lot. Almost kind of Superman-ish in a way, right? Michaela Cole, oh, here she is. Yeah, Michaela Cole, who's a great actress. I believe she's playing a character by the name of Anika, who, from what I remember from when I used to read Black Panther comics, I haven't read a lot of them, but I read a few of them, and I believe Anika used to be, let me know in the chat or in the comments, guys, I believe she used to be a part of the Dora Milaje. She did something against their traditions. They banned her, and then she created the Midnight Angels, if I'm not mistaken, which I believe there was a still shot of her in her costume. So I'm really excited to see that aspect, because again, two hours and 40 minutes or so, we're going to be building out this world of Wakanda, especially knowing that we're getting a TV show. So I'm really intrigued to learn more about the Midnight Angels and her character, and see how she plays into this this really big scope and scale and narrative, as we see in this shot here, as seeing Ramonda, and I believe, yep, that is Riri Williams behind her, and you can see the reflection of Namor as he's probably getting this spear going at them, and obviously that's, you know, vibranium, so he's probably not going to be able to get to them. That's why they look so like calm and chill, like it's all right, he ain't gonna be able to break through. But seeing that he's throwing his spear at them goes back to, and I can't remember, this was one of the first like synopsises of the film as far as how Riri Williams is going to play into the narrative. I believe she's going to be an MIT student, and she's building or making up some experiment, and it requires vibranium, and it requires going into the depths of the ocean. And I believe whatever she's doing is what's going to cause Namor to want to come up on the surface and essentially kill her for whatever she's doing. So really intrigued to see again how Riri is going to play into this narrative as we get these dope ass action shots with the Dora Milaje and Okoye just wrecking shop. Oh, this shot here, Ramona and Namor. Oof. He's looking dope, man. He is looking, the ears, the wings, the flight. He's looking badass, man. But he need to go ahead and back up about 5-10 feet from our queen there. Because she looks kind of scared in that moment too. So I'm really intrigued to see what is going on at this point in the film. Is this a second half, third act of the film? But I'm loving this. First off, the cinematography and the lighting and everything. This looks gorgeous in that shot there. Ah, my girl Okoye, she did that. She got the spear in the back of the car, kind of reminiscence to the first Black Panther when she used it to stop the car and jump out of the car. So I'm loving the callbacks there. And okay, I knew that was Riri. So if you all can see here, Riri is actually, I don't know who's on the motorcycle, but you can see Riri Williams is in her Ironheart suit, which is, we're going to get another shot of that here in a second. See Namor is flooding Wakanda, man. Jeez, total wreckage as we see them crying. Again, emotional resonance with T'Challa. Him hopping around. Yo, Namor ain't playing no games, y'all. I'm looking forward to getting him. M'Baku ready for war. Oh, yeah. We're getting ready, y'all. And then we get that final shot here. There it is. There's the money shot of, as it's pretty safe to assume, Shuri in the Black Panther suit. Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. Tickets are now on sale, y'all. Look. Hashtag recast T'Challa all day, every day. Check out my man E-Man Movie Reviews. You can see what the movement's about. It's not about taking anything away from Shuri or taking anything away from these characters. It's about continuing the story of T'Challa. So go ahead and do yourself a favor and check out all that information. But very excited for this film, but also nervous for the best. I'm wishing for the best for the film, and looking forward to talking about it with you all as we get closer to November 11th. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the trailer, favorite moments, least favorite moments, thoughts, theories, and everything in between in the comments below. Before you all leave, give the video a thumbs up, share the video. If you're still here in this point in the video, why don't you put a put a purple heart in the chat and put it in the comment section, showing some love to the great Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace. And guys, I appreciate you. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll catch you in the next breakdown.